Hey everyone, thanks for watching Swallowtail Tarot. Today we are going to be doing a collective reading for the month of September 2024. However, this reading is timeless, so you can take it as a this month reading or a September of any year reading. But basically what we're going to be doing is looking at what is coming up in the month ahead for you, what changes are happening, what is the theme of the month, what are the lessons, what if there's anything coming towards you. I had a pretty intense meditation this morning, and I've identified that there's two collectives that I'm reading for. One is called the Caterpillar Collective, so you can watch that video as well if you feel called, and the other one is the Butterfly Collective. And I questioned why the butterfly and the caterpillar. Does that mean that, you know, one is growing more than the other one? And I just kind of had that question in my head, and the answer was that, so the caterpillar is more like, we fluctuate from caterpillar to butterfly multiple times throughout our lives is what I'm trying to say. So sometimes you're in a caterpillar phase and sometimes you're in your butterfly phase, but a caterpillar phase is mostly undergoing transformation, while the butterfly is an expansion, and then it kind of goes back and forth from there, right? So we are going to be taking a look at your oracle cards so I can kind of see what's going on for you in the month of September. We're gonna get some tarot and then some other oracle cards. And in my meditation I channeled here's my very bare notes this morning. Some keywords that came to mind were strength, the moon, the seasons, and change. So like I was saying, maybe you guys have already undergone a big change because you are in the butterfly group, and maybe it's you're expanding in that change. So let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what is coming out. So for your first card you got, you are worthy, you are worth it all, my love. Oh wow, look at this card. It's a lady in the water with butterflies on it, like golden butterflies. And then we have, there's butterflies all over these cards. I don't know if they're on every single card, but these two for sure. This one is a horse with a butterfly horse. And then we have card number 29, Run Wild. Let your inner child run forth. And then we had a time to remember, number 1, look back on your childhood. So 2 childhood cards. And then we have let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. So yeah, if you're coming from the Caterpillar Collective, maybe you're kind of in between phases and you resonate with both, but maybe you had to let go of something in order to align yourself with things in your life that make you feel more worthy. And I think it's almost like let go of inhibition, or let go of fear, or let go of a lack mentality, and kind of and fully integrate into this change that you've chosen, or this path that you've chosen. And so right now for the month of September, it looks like you are being guided to, when I see these 2 cards, yes, they do mention childhood. So that might be relevant for you. Take it how it resonates. But I really get, like, have childlike wonder. Know that whatever decision you made, or whatever you chose to let go, your inner child is like very proud of you, is what I heard. Like if your inner child were to talk to the current you, they would be like stoked on your life. Like, even though what you had to let go may have been difficult, I think they would really respect you. Also, you could be being guided to actually take inventory of your childhood so that you can have a better understanding of, you know, why you make certain choices or decisions. But the overarching theme is really like you expanding into your worthiness, like really embodying the idea or the belief that you are worthwhile and that you are valuable, and really soaking that in. Yeah, finding your worth or expanding into your worth seems to be like the theme of September for you guys, or the theme of the month. Whatever, however, whenever you're watching it. And then we have the Three of Summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, births, or friends you cherish. Yeah, I do see that. Like, you are expanding into your worthiness, so you are starting to see this manifestation in your external environment, which can come through as you having a lot of fun with your friends, having new experiences, celebrating things. There's just a lot to be grateful for around you is kind of what I get. And you're really putting yourself in that present moment and being able to actually feel gratitude for these things because you've let go of like a weight, is what I heard. You let go of something that was holding you back, something that was weighing down your spirit. And so now you can actually feel the magic of the things that are currently around you. Some of you may actually be getting married, graduating, or having a baby. But I really just get from this card that there's a lot around you to celebrate. And then we have the Moon. So the Moon, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yeah, and from this right away, I feel that for a lot of you, maybe you had to let whatever it was go without necessarily knowing 100% why. In the moment, you just genuinely felt in your heart that you had to let it go. And that could be a person, a place, a thing, an idea, a way of life, a friend group, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. So for some of you, it's actually letting go of a friend group and then kind of reconnecting with people who are more aligned. But it can be anything. But whatever you had to let go of, you didn't necessarily know the full scope of things, but I see that in the month of September that you're going to be getting clarity on this situation through your intuition. So your intuition is really strong and really speaking to you, and the reason why it's coming in is because you're allowing it to come in. You're not putting pressure on the whys, the hows, the whens, the woe is me. You're really expanding into the lesson of the situation and letting go of the expectations of the outcome, but still appreciating what's around you. So expressing gratitude for the current moment is giving you the universe, and God is reciprocating that back to you by giving you more things to be grateful for. And you are really you're going to have more clarity on this situation as time continues to move forward. But I really see you stepping into your worth and like just loving that, and being grateful for if this letting go was to teach you of your worth and only your worth, and for that you are grateful. And that's a great mindset to have. And then you have the Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend who you can share your concerns with. All right, so yeah, it looks like some of you are coming into like new friendship, new connection, maybe even like a new place of work or a new environment where you feel like just more lighthearted. I just get this feeling of fun for this group. Like things just seem to be more fun. Like there's not so much pressure on trying to figure everything out, because you really do trust in God and the divine and your spirit team, and you really trust them to provide you with clarity when the time is right. Because if something is not clear, it's not supposed to be. And once it is clear, that is when it is meant to be, the information is meant to reach you, and it's for very specific reasons. Because there may have been certain things you had to learn or go through in order to fully resonate with the clarity that God and your angels are going to provide to you this month, if that makes sense. So yeah, for some of you, what's coming in this month is also, I kind of see someone like going out more often, someone who is just almost like enjoying the lighter side of life, while also really radiating like this this internal worth and this value. For some of you, it's also an actual, or I don't know if I said this already, sorry. For some of you, it's actually a new relationship, or maybe you're connecting, maybe you're going out to date, maybe you meet someone at a social event, or a new best friend, a new long-term best friend. So that's cool. This is great. And then we have the 10 of winter. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, just like I said, like a weight, and the end of an addiction or codependency. Wow. So for some of you, wow, this is like a really powerful pile. So for some of you, it's what is coming in for you in September, or what you're doing is because you're starting to really embody your worth and your value. Everything else in your life is starting to line up. And for some of you, you could end an addiction. That could be an addiction to actual substances. It could be to people, to places, to things. Maybe what you had to let go of was something that kind of had this like codependent dynamic. And it's showing here that, like kind of I said with the moon card, like it is all coming to a close. Like the fullness of the lesson, or the clarity that you need, is coming to a close in the month of September. Wow. And I also notice here how, well, first of all, the moon card is in this deck like a major arcana card. So this is really being highlighted here. So your intuition is literally speaking to you, like, you know, like if you get invited to a social event, use your intuition. Or maybe you kind of feel like something is on the brink of happening, or clarity is coming, but so trust your intuition when it's speaking to you, because that's how this clarity is going to be communicated with to you. And then I also noticed how it goes summer, a darker colored card, summer, a winter card. So from that I get that you're not always in this summer energy. Like you're not always fully in your worth. Like it's definitely like a wave, and it's not always consistent. But just with the energy of all of these cards, I can tell that when you go into this down, really reflective period, you come up with like this great appreciation and gratitude for whatever it is that you've learned during this down moment. So that's really awesome. And then let me see if I can make a little bit more room here. And then we have the 2 angel aura cards. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences. You are willing to devote your time and energy towards therapeutic care. Yeah, you guys are really, really, really taking care of yourselves. You are really healing your emotional and mental body. And that is really starting to show in your life, like in your spirit. I guess I'm seeing a person in my head like glowing, like having a really radiant glow about them, and people are like, oh, what changed? Why are you different? And you're like, actually, I just let go of crap that no longer serves me, and I started taking care of myself. And yeah, so nothing, I guess something has changed, but nothing really, right? Like no big changes have happened. Maybe they have happened, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like people can tell there's this like newness about you, even though nothing may necessarily be new. Like another example is like people are like, oh, did you change your hair? Or are you wearing a different color? Maybe it's the color, and people think it's all of these things, but really it's your energy radiating from your body because it's more aligned, and you're embodying this very powerful worth that you have. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences. Yeah, so that resonates 100% with the Let It Go card. It's like you are ready to kind of move on and close the chapter of things that aren't serving you anymore, or that don't make you happy. And then we also got stress reduction, watermelon tourmaline. Stress reduction, de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Yeah, so I feel that along with all of these like celebrations, events, going out, all of this doing, that in September you're also going to be pretty balanced with when you need to rest. And if that may also be some sort of guidance from your angels and your spirit guides, that it's important to, like, while you are experiencing these great things all around you, pay attention to your intuition when your intuition is telling you to slow down, so that you can rest and recharge and be fully present for the next thing that comes up. So I really see you guys implementing balance, especially with the analogy I used earlier of this like summer energy versus winter energy. I see you guys really, really embodying balance, which is so great. It's so amazing. And And if you're coming from the Caterpillar Collective as well, something I did want to mention is I think this is where you are headed. This is what you're headed to from the Caterpillar Collective. So that's really awesome for you guys. So, okay. All right. So now I'm going to get some tarot and just kind of see exactly more details on what exactly is coming for you, what's happening, what are the themes for the month of September, or this month, or whenever you are watching it, this video. Like I'm getting this message that you're just not afraid anymore to follow your intuition. Yes. Yes. You're not afraid to follow your heart or your intuition anymore because you know your worth and your value. I've said that so many times. I don't know another way to say like your worth, but whatever. Because you know your worth and your value, you trust yourself to always guide yourself to situations that are more aligned, more fulfilling, a better fit. Whatever the case is, you trust yourself and you're not afraid anymore. You're not afraid of what people think. You're not afraid of how others may view you or perceive you. You're really just going for it and really making things happen in your life and not being afraid to be uncomfortable is what I heard also. Maybe you've been in like more of like a hermit energy recently or in the past, and now you're finally like emerging from the chrysalis. Oh my gosh, no wonder you guys are the butterfly group and you guys are emerging from the chrysalis and to kind of like spread your wings and return to the world, like in this new energy that you've been healing. Because you've been healing so much, you are returning to the world. Well, it's a new world because you have a new perspective and you've healed a lot of these deep childhood wounds. You're emerging back into the world and kind of being able to like experience the world in a new way. And that is like very attractive and magnetic energy to have. So like I see like things just coming to you like really easily. You don't really have to try hard to do things, just because you're using your magnetic energy and working on yourself and to basically make things happen in your life. Like you're not overdoing, you're not trying to control things. You're completely surrendering this month to the divine, to the way that God's plan is working, and you just completely trust that. And when that happens, that's when God is given the opportunity to basically provide us with what we want, or even better than what we expected. That's awesome. So what is coming for the Butterfly Collective for the month of September? Can I get more details on anything that is happening for this collective in the month of September? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, it's like sideways. It came out sideways, so I'm going to take it sideways, but it's the Ten of Wands. 10 of Wands sideways. I really think it meant to come out reverse, but it's okay, we'll leave it sideways, because I was just talking about how you've released like working too hard, and the 10 of Wands upright talks about someone who's carrying like the burdens of others, or just like burdens in general. But I really feel like you've released that mentality. I'm gonna put it in reverse. You've released that mentality. You've released the belief that you have to work really hard to get things you want. And by that I mean, of course, you do have to put in work and you do have to work hard, but you've stopped trying to control the situation so much, or you're not concerned so much with the outcome. You're really focused on the process, and that goes in so many different categories of life, right? What else is happening for the Butterfly Collective in the month of September, please? Oh wow. Oh yeah, see, there's so much fast moving energy already with the wands coming in, and especially with these summer cards too. It feels like super fast paced. Things are going to start coming to you really fast, because the more you release the need to control the outcome, I think I'm gonna repeat myself, but the more you release, the faster things actually come in. When we control and try to have our hand in everything, sometimes it can slow down our manifestations, because we're still coming from a lack mentality. So it's like shifting that mindset into I already have it. I'm already grateful. And so that's why things are coming in a lot faster for you now in September maybe than they have in the past. And then anything else? We have the Six of Pentacles: giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity. Yeah, what I get from that is kind of what I was saying, how that you kind of have learned how to balance and have this reciprocal relationship with the universe, and that's really beneficial to you. You could actually be receiving money, receiving income. You are definitely receiving lots of things, I feel like, for a lot of you. Like, obviously take what resonates, because everyone's situation is going to be different, but you're definitely receiving something long lasting and valuable. It came over the new relationship card and the stress reduction card, and it's kind of touching the intuition card. So the way I'm reading that is you're receiving, you could be receiving a relationship that has a lot of long-term potential, a really life-changing experience that has a long-lasting impact on your life. Could actually be money. You are receiving new ways or maybe more means in order to reduce your stress. That could be time, money, resources, and you'll know which one of those things is right for you as you move through your life by using your intuition when you receive. Wow. And then I knew it. I knew the Queen of Pentacles was going to come out. I felt that. Because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who really knows their worth and is really, really stable in how they protect their energy, yet also at the same time balanced. So yeah, you're protecting your energy a lot more than you have in the past by saying no to things that no longer serve you. And it's really paying off in this month. That's what's coming in. Can I get a clarifier on the Eight of Wands, please? I want to see if anything other than this. I mean, I think it pretty much encompasses everything, because it's something that's really long lasting and that's going to last the test of time, whether that be a relationship, a person, an experience, yada yada. News. But let's see. I want to see if there's anything else that comes out for the Eight of Wands as a clarifier. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse clarifying the Eight of Wands, which could be, in its reversed meaning, is obsession or a lack of financial security, a lack of emotional security. So basically by you releasing that already is what's moving things forward for you. And any other information for the Butterfly Collective on things that are coming in for them for the month of September. Oops. The Three of Swords. Interesting. So the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak or emotional pain. Can I get a clarifier on that, please, for what's coming in? Oh, okay. So then clarifying the Three of Swords, because I was like, that's interesting energy to have in this pile, but it makes sense now. So with the Three of Swords clarifying, we have the Chariot in reverse, and then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So basically what I see from that is you are having discipline over your heart. You are having discipline over the way that you're processing past hurts, whether that be romantic in nature or not. And you're having more just emotional discipline in general, and that's why I think you're processing the situation so well, is because you're giving yourself time to process it while also at the same time still remaining grateful and hopeful for the future. Like, your heart hasn't closed off, essentially. And then we also have the Nine of Swords in reverse, so that's coming out of anxiety, coming out of grief, coming out of this dark night of the soul period. All right, so let's see. I want to get some final angel oracle messages for you guys. And this is from this, I got this deck and I really love it. It seems like for you guys, the speed, yeah, just the speed of things is starting to pick up again. Maybe you had recently been going through a slow period where you're like, is anything ever gonna happen? And then you kind of finally, like, almost in a way, like, gave up, but you didn't really give up, you just surrendered. and now everything's moving like super fast and you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? What is going on? I'm not ready for all this. But you really are, because you've been doing all this emotional healing. So no, don't doubt yourself, you know. Don't deny all the blessings that are coming in for you, or the new things that are coming in for you, new people that are coming in for you, or person, because you're ready for this. You don't get provided with new opportunities or things if you're not ready to handle them, and you can't really miss what's meant for you. So if something is crossing your path, it's like you're in one of those like say yes time periods where you just kind of like challenge yourself to new things, and you're really practicing receiving the blessings that you are getting from spirit. Because maybe in the past you would say like, no, I'm not ready for that, or oh, I'm not really ready today, or like, I don't know, you know. But now you're just kind of going for it, seeing what happens, and then letting God do the work, and you saying yes or no, and letting things go when you need to let them go. Wow, very powerful energy, Butterfly Collective. Makes perfect sense. All right, so can I get some final angel messages, please, for the Butterfly Collective on what is coming for them in the month of September? Oof. Oh yeah, take a divinely guided chance. That is literally what I just said. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. You are ready to follow your divine guidance into new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Wow. Wow, I literally just said that. That is major confirmation that that is one of the themes for you this month. Can I get more messages, please, for the Butterfly Collective? So yeah, it's like, oh, we have, oh wow, deservingness. That's worthiness, deservingness. That's another way to say worthy. Thank you, Spirit. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Yep. And then we also have, it is, oh my god, dude, these cards are nuts. I literally just got this deck yesterday and they are so craziness. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Oh my gosh, right over the Six of Pentacles, the sharing. Wow, the giving and receiving card. Sorry. The more resources you have available to share with others, open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Yeah, it's like when you're denied these blessings, you potentially are doing yourself a disservice and others a disservice. Like, for example, if, I don't know, someone wants to give you money, you're like, no, it's okay, like, or like buy you dinner or something, you're like, no, it's okay, I'm fine. Now you're in the energy of saying yes, and maybe, I don't know, it's only $20, but just take the example. Then this $20 helps you maybe take your little sister or little brother out to lunch, right? Or maybe in that food, that dinner that someone bought you, nourish your body and you have a really good mental clarity so that you can work on the projects that you need. You do see, kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. It's like when you take the blessings, God is like, okay, they are taking the blessings, let's continue to give them more because they're using it for good and they're not gripping onto the outcomes or gripping onto these things with a lack mindset. That's great. I want to get one more from this deck, I think. Yeah, I want to get one more. Can I get one more final message, please, for the Butterfly Collective for the month of September? So you guys can expect a lot of fast-moving energy this month for sure. Lots of new things, a lot of new blessings, like a lot of things are happening. And one more. Actually, I mean, maybe it's not going to come out. Let's see. 3 more times, Spirit, please, and then if it doesn't come out, I will move on. 1. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending your time, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Yeah, this came out in the Caterpillar Collective as well, so it's definitely a theme about just detoxing your life. Like, you've been detoxing your life, really focused on yourself and your mission, and focused on preserving your energy to give to people who see your value and who truly like love you. Wow, that's amazing. All right, Butterfly Collective, well, that is what I have for you for what is coming for you this month, in the month of September, or whatever month you're in whenever you're watching it. So yeah, if this resonated, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my videos if you feel called to do so. I'm really grateful to read for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.